Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play with Royal Fino and Vetriz, and we're here on Orcs Must Die 2 playing Upstairs Downstairs, and he's gonna help me 5 skull it.
Okay. So yeah, pretty much what he said. um, so our strategy going into this is going to be a little bit different than our normal strategy for high scoring or anything like that, but it's going to be somewhat similar. Basically, we're going to spend a lot of time running between these two sides, but once you see what we do, it'll be kind of easy. Going over our loadout, since we didn't go over it last time though, I'm bringing, of course, my wand with upgraded so that anything that's charmed takes more damage. I'm bringing lightning ring. We're actually both bringing lightning ring since we're 5 skulling. Lightning ring is just easier to take care of big groups of enemies. So if I'm on this side and he's on that side, we can both have our lightning rings ready to go. That's upgraded to have a slow on it, chill on it. I'm bringing wall blades specifically because we want to get our setup up early on, and the wall blades, I think it has like a bleed on it. Then I'm bringing archers. Those will go up here when we get further along. They have fire arrows. I'm bringing my acid walls. These don't really, early on they won't have much of a use. They're really just for extra damage for anything that gets through. And then, because we were wondering what else I should bring, I'm bringing the trap resets trinket, so everything will reset a little bit faster. And Fino will go over his layout right now.
Absolutely. I'm bringing the crossbow because I like it, and it has the mana recharge on it. So every time I headshot a guy, it gives me some mana. So that'll certainly help with my lightning ring, which I believe I have chill, but I could have the longer lightning thing too. I usually switch between them quite often because both of them have their obvious advantages. I also have the shock zapper, which will be good with these really high ceilings. We don't have a lot of low ceilings here, so this will certainly help thin out the hordes. And I believe I have the stun on that because I think that's by and far the better unique for this. I also have tar, which I believe I have the slowing persists on it, and I have the decoy, which I believe has the chill with it, but I'm not sure. I don't use the decoy that often, so I'm not sure which one I have on. I guess we'll find out if things start to... Wait, I think they freeze, don't they?
Yeah, once they freeze, and then once it explodes, everything around it takes some damage and also gets chilled.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I think that I have that unique, but I'm not totally sure. Again, we'll find out. And then I have the Floor Scorcher, which what are the uniques on the Floor Scorcher? I think it's the wider arc.
Yeah, I think it's wider arc, and you have the wall one, and what is the last one? Oh, the things that get burned.
Yeah, I believe I have that unique on this currently. I'd never change that unique, I don't think, because usually when we're high scored, we don't want the wider arc, we want accuracy and length.
Right. Just to kind of go over what we would normally do if you're interested in high scoring, since this isn't going to be a high scoring strategy guide yet. We may go over our high score secrets later on. They're not much of a secret. It's pretty well known in the community. We just use it better, I guess.
Sometimes.
We actually are first place on this map. So to kind of go over what we kind of do, I'm not going to give away everything yet. Basically, we do use barricades. We use them right at the door here, and we use grinders, and that's pretty much the main difference there. If you want to play around with some things, try to come up with something, it's not too much different from our normal strategy. And I will tell you that we use we use one grinder here, and then we use our my acid wall here with the slow, which I forgot to tell you that's what's on that.
Yeah, I definitely like that better when there isn't really far walls and large areas, the slow I think is a definite upgrade, because like outside of like the length of it, there's really no advantage to not having the slow. Whereas having the slow, like everything it hits always has that slow on it. So it's definitely to me a much superior upgrade. As long as you don't need the length.
Okay, so they're gonna be coming out of this wall or this area first. So we're gonna kind of get that set up. I'll probably sell 1 or 2 of these, depending, later on, so that we can get set up over here. But mainly what we want to do is kind of have defenses on the side for the first part. They only come out here, and then they only come out here, and then it's pretty much after that you have to have your defenses ready.
Yeah. So, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. I am ready as well. So I'm going to press the G button on the keyboard, and I'll unleash the Horde!
It's killing time!
Alright. I'm not even gonna bother putting up my lightning storm since Fino already did it. No use having 2 lightning storms up.
Nope.
Now I will though, so he doesn't even have to use his mana.
Yes.
We'll just kind of alternate for this first part. That's what you kind of have to do to win at Orcs Must Die with another person. You just gotta be really good at working with your partner. Like I kind of know what he's gonna do, and he kind of knows what I'm gonna do.
Absolutely.
Their suffering will be legendary.
So I actually have a little extra money, so where am I going? I'm gonna put an archer up here, and another archer up here, and then I'm gonna come over here and help out. You see, we're getting some good combos, even with this strategy. Really, I don't know why people have so much trouble with high score on this one. But this is actually one of the more annoying ones to high score for a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it's because sitting up at the door is not something that people assume would work, especially considering with this one you can do it with 1 kill box. So people assume that 1 kill box is better. But so far, at least on Warmage, no one has really beaten us. But I believe on Nightmare, our score eventually gets stomped.
I'm gonna go over here. As soon as we can, we're gonna get some decoys down, so these ogres won't be really much of a problem. That one, actually, he got wrecked. I was worried for you, Fino.
I was watching him. I had it all under control. Don't have to worry about that.
So, Fino and I we like to keep the clock running. So
Yeah, absolutely.
So at least 3 archers on both sides is what I like to try to do. So I got 3 on this side. I'll come over here, try to get another one down up here.
God damn it.
And that's pretty much set up. I'll try to go for 5 later on, just to make everything that much easier.
That's a lot of dead orcs. Yes.
Yeah, the archers certainly help with the stragglers.
I don't know why. You know what? I can probably grab that real quick. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the archers first.
Choppers on the way.
Cover me. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. See that? Archers are just taking care of everything. Kobolds, zappers.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to set up like I'm doing, there's actually some stairs back there, which I'll probably show you in a tweet round, where you can just run up and put the archers down up there. I'll show you. I'll let Fino take care of it.
Yeah, I got it.
Right up here.
Done.
This is
done.
where you can go. Let's go ahead and do that with this side. Let's go up these stairs. Put an archer down. And 5 should be good. 5 is a good amount. Let's go ahead and get those decoys down by the doors, preferably. The decoys will help out with things that don't die quick enough. So we got some ogres, so I'm gonna go over there and make sure. Yep, there's an ogre on this side. Oh, he's getting wrecked though.
That was fun.
Yeah, the wall blades do the most damage out of any trap in the game. It doesn't reset as fast as, like, say, especially the grinder, considering it's a continuous trap. But it probably doesn't reset as fast as all the traps,
Treat
but
time.
it certainly does the most damage. So it's very good against big, tough enemies.
You see, I just kind of put some acid walls down to kind of help out with anything else that kind of gets through. You know, and I just kind of running around, making sure nothing gets through.
Yeah, we're not really coordinating. It's just the strategy, I believe, is easy enough that we can just we pretty much know what to do, and so it's just, you know, kill everything. Orcs must die, and we're
Again,
killing them.
a strategy that works well on single player. Another strategy that I recommend is using paladins. It's up to you. Paladins, decoys, either way.
Stab it time.
Decoys, you'll be constantly replacing them. Paladins work good on this too, though. Pheno's racist against paladins, though, so we don't use them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the paladins. They're slow as shit.
Truth is, he just hates white people, and paladins are white, so...
True.
Alright, so now it's pretty much just easy mode from here. We're just gonna build up our defenses, make everything that much easier. Maybe I'll put some more archers up here. I have nothing to really spend it
When
on.
in doubt, more archers, in my opinion.
Exactly. Oh, they're coming this side first. They tricked us.
Yep. I was never really good at memorizing the waves.
Yeah. See, so you don't even have to be good at memorizing what comes out of these doors to high score or 5 skull, because we take it pretty much everything that we do is by spur of the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of have a basic strategy going in, and then we just go from
This will be good.
there. Archer up here before I press go. Then I'm gonna press go.
Sappers on the way.
And because I have other things to do and I don't think anything's getting through, there's some more archers
That's a
down
lot
there.
of dead orcs.
This side will be the easy side to take care of. Pheno, if he wanted to, he could just spend the rest of his money on decoys and we'd be more than good. But because we're doing so good, I think what he's just kind of doing is kind of spending his money on more traps.
Yeah, I like to do more traps personally, and I'll use the decoys when the traps I'm placing start just getting kind of redundant.
Stabbing
More
time.
archers.
I may not even use the decoys. I didn't realize how late we were into the game. We got through this pretty quickly.
Yeah, these last 2 waves have 2 ogres on both waves. I'm just gonna charm one on my side.
I took care of both pretty quickly on this. The wall blades did an excellent job.
And they did alright on this side. They did subpar. Let's put it that way.
I like a nice medium rare.
There.
or
Now we have those
warm
scorches though, I think.
Treat time.
Exactly. More archers. Need more archers.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got some trolls coming over there. I'm gonna let him stick to those because I got some trolls coming over here too. Oh wow, they got wrecked.
Yeah.
A lot of dead orcs.
I like the setup. It's nice and easy. It's simple. It's actually much more effective than a high score setup.
Alright.
Look,
That should be another 5 skull.
look how much stuff died on our heat map there. Like one thing, I think that was that ogre that made it there. Right here, folks, on my screen, where I'm pointing at the mouse, is where that ogre got to, and then nothing else got past that area. So that was quite perfect. So yeah, that's a 5 skull.
That's how you 5 skull.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, I pretty much nothing else to really say. Subscribe to our channels, like our videos, tell your grandmother about us, and yeah, we'll see you next video.
Goodbye.